What's up, guys? It's Caleb. This is going to be a quick little trading recap. We're going to take a look at two moves on SPY. One is going to be from the 26th of April, and it's going to be this move right here. And then we're also going to take a look at this move right here, which is the 27th of April, right at open. So we're on the 5-minute chart right now, and we'll start with this move right here. We'll kind of take a look at just the entire day on the 26th, just to get an idea of what we're doing throughout the day. So you can see we open, and basically the whole day we're moving down, right? We get lower highs, lower lows, we're in a downtrend, and we're just moving down the entire day pretty much. And so you can see we get to this demand zone and we finally push up a little bit. It's a pretty strong push, and then we come down and then we retest this high and we double top right here. So we zoom in, you can see it a little bit better. We double top right here, and off of this double top get a huge red candle and we push down to a new low. So what's interesting about this low right here is that this is where we start to form a little bit of a micro uptrend within our downtrend, right? So, and I've made a video on this before. It's pretty simple. We're just marking out our lows and highs, and you can see that we're in a downtrend, but you can see that we start to form a little bit of a micro uptrend because we get our swing low right here, higher swing low, then we have our high, higher swing high, higher swing high. And if you watched the video, you could have known this, that all you have to do is draw your bottom trend line when you see this happening, and you can play the break of it, right? So what we had was, even before we got the break of the trend line, we had a cross of our 9 and 21 EMA. The yellow line right here is our 9, and this orange line right here is our 21. They're a little transparent right now, so it might be hard to see, but our 9 crossed underneath our 21 right around here. So we get that cross, and as price breaks below this bottom trend line, we're getting rising volume, right? So you could have entered right here, this 419.40 level, or anywhere around this area, and we get a push down. Ideally, you want to be scaling out, just because this is a big move already, and you had a really good entry as well. So definitely be scaling out over here, and you can hold a couple runners just to see what happens. And then we did actually push down a little bit more, or a lot more actually, to this 416.07 level. So that was a pretty simple move, or a pretty simple trade rather. And just to summarize, we get our EMA cross right here, our 9 and 21 EMA cross, and we draw our bottom trend line when we see this micro uptrend forming, and as price breaks below the trend line, we get rising volume. So that was pretty simple, and we'll actually take a look at this move right here now. This is the 27th of April, and this is right at open. So what I did was, yesterday I drew this top trend line right here, and I saw that the first candle of the day, we closed above our trend line, and we closed above the 9 EMA. But what I was more interested in was this candle right here, and it might not look that interesting, but so as soon as we opened up on this candle, it was a pretty strong candle, and we were pushing up, right? And we get to this level, and about halfway throughout the candle, towards the end of the candle, sellers step in and we start pushing down. And once I saw that happen, what I did was I drew a Fibonacci just from here, this low right here, of the first candle to this high of the second candle. So if we do that, we can see what that looks like. And we zoom or scale this up a little bit, you can see that towards the end of the candle, sellers stepped in and we pushed down to right here, right at our 618 level, which is 417.78. And when we got there, we started to wick off of it and we started to push up. So I got in calls right around here at this 50% level, 417.97. So I got in calls right here, and you can see this candle closed pretty strong all the way up here. And if we delete this, we can just see what kind of move we got. So we got this huge candle right here, huge candle. And obviously you want to be scaling out over here. This is a huge candle, and you can see these can fall really quickly right after. So even though we got this wick, these can fall really quickly. So I was scaling out over here, and by like here, I think, or maybe a little bit higher, I was completely out of my position. I was happy with the move. My contracts ran 80%, I think, so that was a really good play, and that was all I did for that play. That's literally all I looked for. As soon as I saw sellers step in late on this candle, I drew our Fibonacci, and then I saw that we pushed down to the 618, and then we started to wick off of it and push up really strong. So I got in, and then we got this big move up, and that was pretty much it for that. So um, yeah, pretty simple trades. Yesterday was a pretty good day. Today was a pretty good day. Even with the nasty price action, still had some good opportunities. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys learned something. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. Feel free to DM me on Discord, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one.